Hello and welcome back. Today our video is how to master the steps in the sales cycle. I'm Dominique. I'm so glad that I have this topic for you today. The steps in the sales cycle are very focused, key steps, and I want to go over them with you. They are so important, in fact, because we tend to forget what is supposed to happen during a sales conversation. We remember that we need a sale, but we forget why we're in the call in the first place and what is supposed to happen. The first thing that's supposed to happen is during a sales call, you are supposed to provide the most value to whoever you're speaking to, either online, in person, doesn't matter, okay? First of all, you're supposed to give value. Why? Because the person speaking to you is coming to you out of interest and need. Interest and need. It is about them, and you are supposed to focus on providing them value because they have contacted you. They have contacted you because they have checked off the boxes that you are someone who potentially can help them. All right? So what do you do during that conversation? And this is what we always forget. Number one, discover. Your first job is to discover. How do they find you? What have they seen about you that they're familiar with? What made them want to contact you? You have to discover how this meeting came to be, how this talk came to be, right? The next thing that you want to go over is, what are their goals? What are their goals? What are they looking to achieve? What do they need, right? What are their needs? Next, after that, you're supposed to dig into those goals. Why? Because as you dig into the goals, if they don't have a serious issue, then perhaps you're not the person to help them. So right there in those 3 steps between discovery, goal, and then, probing or digging, you find out whether or not you can even help them. Because sometimes people they discover you, they have a goal, which is similar to what you do, but they don't really have a pain. They're not moving. They're not motivated. Okay? So that way you can end the conversation right then and there. So here are 3 easy steps that we always forget, that if I didn't mention them to you right now, it would only be a chat fest between you and the potential client. And we don't want that, because what's going to happen is, if you don't provide the value in that call, their impression after the call is going to be, well, I talked to Dominique and we just kind of got to know each other, but I didn't find out what she does or how she can help me. That is very typical. We start chatting it up, and next thing you know, the purpose of the call is never accomplished. Okay, guys? So those are the 3 first steps, and I want you to really get familiar with those steps. If you need help with any of those steps, DM me. Absolutely get in contact with me, because if you are conducting sales conversations or discovery calls, whatever, and your objective to provide value is not being met, it's because you're forgetting what is supposed to happen on that call. Absolutely. Okay. So next, after the discovery, after the goal, and after you start digging in, then you start to see if there are any roadblocks keeping them from perhaps getting started. If there are roadblocks that are keeping them from getting started, are they willing to do something about it? Okay. So as you can see, the offer or opportunity to work with you is not even coming up yet, because you don't know if it's a good fit, if you can help them, if you want to work with them in the first place. Okay, so now these 4 steps that I've outlined to you are very crucial. They have to pretty much go in order, because you need all that information. You have to really find a reason for them to work with you. If you don't find a reason for them to work with you, then keep asking questions, or if there's no reason, then it's not gonna be a good fit, because if they don't have a goal, a pain, or a need to get rid of any roadblocks that are in the way, then perhaps it's not a good fit. Okay, so I would say to you, take these 4 steps that I've outlined right now, see how it matches up with the process that you are currently using, and match it up to evaluate the effectiveness of what you've been doing. And if you need any help at all, let me know, and I will definitely get on a call with you. All right, so see you on the next video.